What's up, guys? We're back, the Clubhouse podcast. This is episode 4 of our amazing series. Just to recap, we had 3 great episodes before. We dealt with friendships, relationships, cheating, hookup culture. We introduced ourselves, and today we have a really special guest. We have one of my boys, Tayjaughn, over here.
It's good.
I'm just gonna pass it to him to introduce himself. And
What's up? It's your boy Narte. You've seen the YouTube already. If not, subscribe. NARUTAY. Public interviews, pranks, anime vids. Thanks for having me here. We're about to get into some real, true conversation.
So what we're going to be talking about today is about YouTube, the platform that you're probably watching this video through. You know, it's been used for a lot of great things, from like uploading, whatever videos, prank videos, social experiments, to all this other good stuff. And, now it's turned into kind of a business platform for a lot of people after this monetization got into it. But before we go into this whole monetization thing, let's start off from, its very beginning, back in like 2007 or whatever. What did you start off doing on YouTube? What did you start off watching? Let's go anywhere.
Yo, you remember this one white kid with the glasses? He was really short. He would always like lip sync 50 Cent songs. And one day 50 Cent popped out in his videos.
Oh yeah.
Put it down on me. That kid is where I started.
Oh my god.
Right there, bro. I'll never forget him, bro. Like,
oh my god.
Yo.
Yeah, remember Nigga Higa?
Oh yeah.
I think.
That's where we all started too.
I feel like Nigga Higa was like the first channel that actually became something that I remembered.
That's
yeah.
From that era of YouTube, honestly.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Or there's those series of how to be XYZ, how to be
a ninja, how to be this, how to be that. I watched that series. That was oh my god, that was
Crazy.
great.
It was for me. It was either that or just watching music lyric videos.
Facts, bro.
I got two.
Facts. Yo,
I don't know if you guys watched it, but y'all ever heard of Ray William Johnson?
Oh yeah.
He
would review
Equals
viral
3.
videos.
He reviewed viral videos.
Yeah.
Equals 3.
Equals 3. Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. That sounds so familiar, bro. Because I used to get caught in the rabbit hole all the time, bro. And I feel like he was always in the rabbit hole, bro.
He was number 1 for a little bit too.
Dang, bro.
For quite some time, yeah.
I used to watch people do Nerf Wars.
Nerf Wars. I used to watch Phase at its humble
Phase,
beginnings.
bro.
Phase at its humble beginnings, and just watching their what is it, their montages. Oh, that was a
Tough,
time.
bro. Very
It
tough.
used to be a time.
How to boost in Modern Warfare.
Oh, yeah,
Not gonna lie.
all the how-to videos, what is it? Going into it, all the Easter eggs and stuff.
Oh, D.
The how-to Easter eggs and everything.
Nice.
That was a good time.
The how-to videos.
Very reminiscent. Very good reminiscent right there.
All the nostalgia's coming in now.
Oh, D.
Yeah, bro.
Remember that?
I know.
Remember that channel was remember How to Basic?
Oh, How to Basic. That wasn't too long ago, but yeah, How to Basic. It was literally just the 2 hands.
Nah, it sounds familiar.
It was literally just the 2 hands. It was it's how to make, what is it, eggs? Literally he's throwing eggs at the wall.
Yes! Oh, D! You know why? Because he came back, bro.
Yeah,
He was on Twitter.
He was on Twitter. Yeah, he was on Twitter doing this stuff. That's so funny.
Bro, what?
How to make a Krabby Patty.
Yo, and it was literally just throwing shit, destroying his
And this guy had thousands, millions.
Yeah, clout, bro. He was clouded, bro. Yes.
He was the most stupid shit.
That's real clout.
That's real.
Yeah,
fun.
just imagine getting paid for just doing that.
Right.
And not even revealing your face. Right?
Yeah, exactly. You just see your
Just
feet,
Twitter.
your legs, and your hands.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's his
Facts.
hands. That's oh man, that's quite something. Okay,
Crazy.
now going a little bit forward. Who are you sub to nowadays? Who do you watch nowadays?
Probably basketball. Even if it's whatever, people watch basketball, Professor.
Yeah.
Oh, how to
Yeah.
shoot basketball stuff.
Yeah.
Teach ass, very tough.
Yes.
I just started watching him, bro. Just because one of the kids I played in Venice Beach is in his video, so now I'm trash talking at him. Yeah, it's funny. Caleb City, that's who I watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Caleb City to me is the funniest person on YouTube.
You guys you know what RDC World is?
Yes,
RDC
bro.
World, yeah.
What?
They make anime videos.
Yeah,
Facts, bro.
They make so many good parodies. And,
Bro,
Yeah.
it's so hard, bro, thinking who the funniest YouTuber is because there's King Vader. I don't think he's funny. I think he's a great director. But Lennar, Caleb City, and RDC World. RDC World has the greatest ideas. What they expect you to do during Amber Alert. Bro,
Oh,
what?
him! Oh yeah.
What?
I always see his stuff on Twitter too.
How they train you in Mori, what? And then Caleb City is doing dumb stuff like superhero interviews, bro. And I, was peeing myself watching the video, and Lennar was doing all the he'd be making fun of the music videos that Roddy Ricch recorded, the box, and it's the ghost opening the door. What, bro? So smart, bro.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just what Barry said. I follow like Ball is Life, like a bunch of like random like. Sometimes I'll try to follow like pranks that I think are legit,
Facts.
but most of them are fake, right? But
Yeah.
we talk about it a little bit, but yeah,
Facts.
pranks, social experiments, fitness shit, basketball stuff. You know, anything that sparks my interest.
Honestly, I got a lot of car people, a lot of gaming videos up on mine. That's for sure.
Maybe
TJ
videos,
Hunt's up there. What is it? Evan Shanks. I got Vanos Gaming, all that other good stuff. Like I watch a lot of that.
You never watch Rad Brad?
I've heard that name.
He's bro. He's a really good game, bro. Like when I don't play games, bro, I literally watch his entire series of him playing it. He doesn't show his face. We finally saw it because he has like 10 million subs now. But he talks. And it's just, he's the best person to watch, bro. He's so funny, bro. Like, he's just a basic white guy who's mad funny. He'd be like, oh no, there's a zombie here. Guess I gotta restart now. Like, bro, but he'd be dead serious. Like, darn.
Oh, yeah, all the and all that.
It's so funny.
I follow.
What's up here, YouTube?
So the same intro.
I got Wings of Redemption,
Oh.
Wings gamer tag.
Oh,
Bro,
Wings
that
of
shit goes way back,
Redemption.
Bro.
Oh my!
You wanna watch somebody?
Remember, do you remember like when we first started playing COD? Like it was like Woody's gamer tag, Wings of Redemption. Like these guys weren't even fucking good
They
at the
weren't
game.
good.
It was just like
commentary.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, good
commentary.
commentary. Oh my commentary.
and the stupid like beef that would happen.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't even beef. It was like
It was just nonsense that they created. But no, I feel like
Remember
Game-
Games too? We played with someone, like some famous person. We
White
played
Boy
last
7th
night
Street?
Nothing.
You
some
played with
green,
White Boy? Oh.
we ran into him a couple
the
times.
Green Ripper or something.
Oh, the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Green
he was
Goblin.
like he was a completely new guy too, and he's up there now. He like started off in Modern Warfare 3. I remember watching a lot of his videos when he had like maybe like 1,000
Right,
subs or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Or no, he didn't start off in Modern Warfare 3. He started off prior to that, but I remember him like 1,000 subs Modern Warfare 3. I used to watch him, and it's funny seeing him now
Yeah.
too. But no, I feel like a lot of gaming's changed.
Facts.
Right. Actually, I think it's like pretty cool to see how like those small channels sort of like blow up now.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's like a big point.
Very
No,
interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of like gaming channels have changed. Being like, you pre-record something and then you do the commentary from like you're recording and doing the commentary at the same
At
time.
the same time, yeah.
Right? Like, I don't know if it's better or worse, but I feel like you're more in the moment too when you're doing that kind of
At the
recording.
same
Like,
time, yeah.
what's his name? Here's funny. There's another YouTuber by the name of like Smitty. It's like SMI77Y something like that, and I'm just like. I only started watching him because his name was Smitty, and it was just funny just hearing that.
Facts. Tough.
That's funny.
Honestly. So now, as I kind of got into that a little bit, but do you feel like YouTube has changed after monetization got involved?
Yes.
Because before, people just used to just make these videos and upload them just for the hell of it. There was no money involved, no worrying about views, no worrying about subscribe. I mean, you did want to worry about just subscribers
Yeah.
if you wanted a high amount, but like, there's no money involved. Do you feel like YouTube's changed over time with that?
Yes,
Because people have different motives now, right?
Yeah.
Especially for people who are reviewing this as a career, right? They're
Yeah.
like pressured to like make videos that are able to support like their you want to
Their-
support themselves,
their-
right?
their
So-
audience.
Yeah, like these
So that's
videos
Completely
now.
right, bro. Yo, because like even when I started YouTube, bro, I started with skits.
Yeah.
I haven't posted a skit in like 2 months. Like it's just public interviews and like stuff now. Just because those are the videos that jump, bro. And I literally love making skits. I just made one the other day and I haven't posted it yet. That's the first skit I've made since November. All the skits after that were just pre-recorded skits I did months ago. And I changed just because I've been seeing my numbers jump from doing that stuff. And it's fun doing it. I don't love doing it, but I know it's changed the way I look at it too.
Right.
Like if it's a business and I want to get paid from it, I'm honestly just gonna do what everybody else is doing and do it better. Like,
Right.
Honestly, yeah, but that's not wrong. But
Right.
I guess that changes the motive of like, you wanted to do something that
it does.
do this that you're more passionate about versus like, all right, I'm gonna do this just because I know it's gonna get me views.
That's
I
a
feel
good-
like I feel like that's where people are going now. They're not
Yeah.
doing this so much so because they're having fun out of it, but it's like, okay, I can make a business out of it, and
Right.
And that's the thing too. It's like sometimes, and I agree with you completely, bro. Because I never want to say that I baited, but I 100% will say right now that I'm baiting. But I'm baiting on purpose because once I get the people to, because at some point on YouTube, some people get so famous they just watch whatever you like today.
Exactly.
Watch it.
Right.
Once I get to that point, then I'll go back to doing the stuff I want to do. Like,
Exactly.
unfortunately, like the skits are funny, but they don't make me grow.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that
you want that
matters.
kind of
Yeah.
growth.
Yeah.
I think that there should be like a healthy balance, right?
Between the two, where you're doing stuff that you obviously like, and obviously to keep you going, because if you keep doing stuff you don't like, obviously
Right,
you stop
right,
it.
it's kind of burn
It's not
out.
gonna be a
And then
long-term
doing the
thing.
stuff that like, okay, I know I'm not gonna like this too much, but it's gonna help me grow.
Facts.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
And that's where like listening to like audience feedback comes into play,
Mm-hmm.
where then, like you said, they're then pressured into making a specific type of video that they might not actually like, but they know they're going to get more views and subscriptions based on that because they're looking at all the comment sections saying, why aren't you making more videos like this or that? And then,
But it's
it's a lot of mental pressure.
It's also at the same time, and I feel like a lot of people like that I've seen it. Whenever they were growing their channel, they've done this. They've seen the comments. They're like, "Oh, why don't you go back to doing this?" And especially for a lot of gaming videos,
Correct, yeah.
it's just like if I purely don't like making it, I will not do it. I don't know if that's the same for you. Like me and tayjaughn, we both have separate channels, and like I do a lot. I've been so inconsistent uploading, but whatever I've uploaded is something that I've actually wanted to do.
Facts.
And like I've actually
And for yourself, yeah.
Yeah, and it's something I've actually want to do. Whether it gave me the views or it hasn't, like I'll do it regardless.
That's a fact. I mean, I'm the same way. It's like I love skits, and now I love public interviews because I like being goofy and I like doing funny stuff.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
there's some things I'll never do. Like y'all know I lift and I take it seriously and I do men's physique. I could definitely sit around and act all light skinned and do those light skinned videos if I wanted to on TikTok, and I know it blow up. I know it would, bro, because I know how to do it. But I just don't like doing it. So I've literally had girls and my mom and people say, "Why don't you just do this for a couple months and blow up?" Because it's out of character. Like I'm not gonna do it. And the thing is, it'll work. Like there's things you could do that'll get you there. But it's just like I'm not about to do it. Like,
and then I think people will get that, like they'll get the wrong idea of you. It's like, oh, aren't you the guy that that does this? But you're really
I
not.
don't like you, so I don't want to be remembered for that.
Exactly.
And you'll be expected to continue those types of videos after like you blow up and whatnot.
Exactly.
So if you really don't have that long-term plan of continuing whatever's gonna make you popular in the short term, right? Then like there really isn't a point to
just doing
it in the first place. I feel.
And I feel like this whole thing of like nowadays with like clout and everything, people are literally like uploading whatever the hell that gets some views. For business and stuff. Like even they might purely hate the video, and I've seen people like I fucking hated uploading this, but I did it anyways because it was gonna get me somewhere. But like I don't know, I don't believe in that one bit.
I agree.
Because they're not passionate about
Exactly,
it. They're just
like,
doing it for money.
That's when you're selling your soul to me. Like,
Exactly.
Honestly, you may not physically sell it, but that's what it is in the rap world.
And
right?
at that point, like a lot of people use YouTube and like the business of YouTube to do something they like and get paid. But at that point, when you start doing things you don't like to get paid, it's just like
It's not gonna be long term.
I'm not gonna like act like a normal job or anything, but it's like working like a normal job.
It is 100%, bro. Yeah, bro, 100%.
Yeah.
Because at that point, you're not doing it for yourself.
Exactly.
YouTube becomes different because you start doing stuff for yourself. The minute you start doing stuff for other people, just like anything else, it falls out. Yeah, that's why I stopped playing basketball, bro. Like y'all know how much I love basketball.
Oh yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And then
Definitely.
I got to college, bro, and I was like, oh nah, I'm doing this for my coach. I quit. Like I was just like, I can't. I don't know. And today, bro, it messed me up so bad that I don't know how I love basketball, knowing that I literally spent 19 years of my life playing it, and I'm just 22. Like, I can't understand those 19 years because I don't like it at all anymore. Like, I would not let that happen with videos, bro. And it could happen.
Yeah.
Like, your whole perspective, you just get a nasty taste in your mouth, bro. I would never do that. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
but we've seen YouTubers kill themselves, bro. I can't remember the dude who died a couple months ago.
I forgot what his channel was about, but he committed suicide.
Yeah, he
right?
played games. He played games, yeah, but he committed suicide, bro.
Yeah.
I think he had depression or
Because he
something.
kept playing games that he just didn't like or something. Or what?
I don't know. He said
depression.
Yeah, he had depression,
Yeah.
and then it
Yeah.
started like his videos and stuff started getting to him, and he started doing things he didn't want to do in his videos, and people started saying things to him, and eventually he just couldn't take it, bro. And then he literally posted a video saying, "I'm sorry, like I'm gonna do this." He didn't say what it was, and then they found his body 2 days later.
Yeah, this
Like
was
in the water or something. Yeah, bro. This is like October, November type.
Yeah, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And he was pretty popular.
Yeah, bro. I went back and watched him in his videos, bro. He was verified, bro.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
definitely like getting guap. Like he was,
Right.
like you know what I'm saying. Like, it just didn't work out, bro. And I refuse to let something I love be the death of me, bro.
Honestly, exactly. And I kind of like use this as kind of like my scapegoat from like, being able to do something I like. I love cars, I love photography. So if I was to get like a YouTube channel like based off that, and if my other channel was to blow up, like, I'd be absolutely fine with it because it's something I like doing.
Facts.
And on top of that, like people get sponsorships and stuff for their videos. Like gamers get sponsorships from like other gaming companies to make this. Right? Imagine like making videos, it's like you said, off of like lifting and stuff. Imagine getting blown up off that, but you really didn't like it, but now you're getting sponsorships for it.
Yeah.
Like how
That's
are you supposed to like supposed to like
That's tough. Like that's just the same. Honestly, bro, that's like working a really good job and getting paid a lot of money for it and not liking it. Like it's the same thing. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, and at some point, like, you might be getting money and like you could, keep stepping away from it and doing whatever the hell you want with all that money. But like,
point you gotta make
really,
living off.
huh?
If you're like living off YouTube, like you might not have a choice of like what you're like uploading.
You always have a choice of what.
You're right, bro. It's just if you fall into that trap, then you don't have a choice. If you fall into consistently uploading videos you don't like, people know you for that and will only watch you for that.
Yeah, and it's like the minute you switch up and start doing things that you like, unless you purely explain it out to them, you will lose a shit ton of your followers. But you will keep obviously the ones that are like, you know, that are like true to you, that are loyal to you. You will keep them, but like you will lose a lot of them.
Yeah, bro.
That's true.
Yeah.
No matter how honest you are with your subscribers, right? You make a video doing
but
that.
you know, it's tough because like even looking at it, bro, I think I have 110 videos right now and 750 subs, right? I had when these last 15 vids, bro. I lied, bro. The last 15 vids, bro. Let's say up to December, like I just told y'all, bro. Like I was doing skits and everything. I probably had like up to like I had 475 subs at the beginning of December. I picked up a whole nother 300 in a month and a half just by doing vids that I know make people blow up. And I've had fun doing it because it's fun recording, but it's like, why would I return to that other stuff? Even though I miss it, like there's times I sit home and I'm like, yo, I gotta do a skit today. I know, bro, the skits I have nowadays in my mind are so funny that I know they blow up. But like, imagine uploading something you know is great and it doesn't get the love it deserves. I might as well just keep it for later. I might as well just keep it for later.
It hurts you a little bit.
Yeah, bro, like...
No, not even that. Like based off that, on the other point, like let's say you upload something and like this probably isn't gonna blow up. My other video, what is it? It's like how to tune and record. I literally put barely any effort into making that, unfortunately. And other than the fact that I was recording it and like we were having a little bit of fun with it, but that video has like 11K views.
That's so tough.
But
and
like to a trap, like looking like what people like wanna like.
But that's still the thing. That's when I learned like your words and your title. Like matter.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I was baiting people. I tuned my chord.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I guess it didn't hit me that there's a lot of people that are probably searching how to tune your Honda Accord.
Facts.
Yeah.
And like, this is probably one of the ones that popped up on them.
Facts.
I wanna see what this is about.
Especially now, bro. Especially now, it's probably at the top, bro. It's definitely at the top. Like if you YouTube nail salon, one of my vids come up, bro. And it's like using Google Translate the nail salon, bro. I thought that was such a corny video, bro, and it has like 4K views. And it took a year. It came out a year ago in January. And the people just started to comment on it. Like my views are just started going up on that. And I'm like, that's a corny vid, bro. Y'all thought that was funny? Like
like I'm confused.
Like
I'll put time and effort into other things, and it's like, it's like 200, 300 views or whatever. I'm like, okay.
Decent, yeah. You feeling about it, kind of. And then you go see the one with 11K. You didn't put that work in.
What?
What y'all doing? I'm uploading some heat. Crazy.
I don't get that point.
Crazy, bro. That's so funny.
That's horrible. Okay, now how do you?
Clickbait is also a picture, like having your
Oh yeah,
video.
yeah. Like,
Like clickbait.
People click it all the time.
I think it's fine so long as like the video actually is related to the title. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I was gonna ask
there's
that
some
too.
obvious clickbait titles that like.
I just see an XXX video evidence, and there's no video.
Yeah, but the thing is, what happens is like you take somebody who clickbait, let's just say they have a large following, right? Like the audience they expect him to clickbait, so it's not even like an issue anymore. It almost adds to like
What's this one chat about next time? Saw a guy butt naked in my bathroom. Video evidence. He's in his bathroom.
Excuse me.
Wait, what the heck?
Or
but then there's the other people, like the other side of the spectrum, where people just get genuinely pissed at people clickbait. But I think it just depends on the channel itself, right?
Facts.
If you expect them to clickbait, and it just becomes a meme and it becomes funny, right?
Yeah, certain channels are they're known for just straight up clickbait.
I just think of Bradley Martin. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but YouTube fitness related.
It's just not one.
You would just say the funniest clickbait titles. Yeah.
Lizard grows 10 feet, does backflip in my backyard.
Yeah.
You guys won't believe what I did, and the image will be him doing some crazy shit and it never happens.
Yeah,
The whole time.
And then everyone likes the video. All the comments will be like, "Oh, Bradley clickbaits us again." It's just
They know it, right? They comment on it, you know? Don't worry, you got me
again.
Crazy.
Like whatever he tells is like mostly like towards the end over. It's not in the video.
It's not even in. It's not even.
It's not even in sometimes.
It's just like part of the his I guess.
It's in
personality
there,
at
but
that
it's
point.
towards the end.
Yeah, it's like towards the end.
Now, the towards the end stuff I agree with. I've done videos where I purposely uploaded a fight and then put it at the end of the video. You will watch the whole video.
Yeah.
You will watch the whole video.
Exactly.
I want those minutes. Like, I want them views, boy.
Exactly. So along with like clickbait videos, how do you feel about like stage videos, like stage pranks and a couple of other things?
Well, I think that's the evolution of like prank videos, right? Like it's not like the original like genuine prank videos that were made. Now it's like because YouTube's a business, you want to try to generate as many views as you can. So what you do is you just hire hot fucking models like in Cali, and you get them to do a social experiment where they pretend to be a gold digger and pretend to like your Lambo, and you get 14 million views like that.
the Lambo that you rented off the
Lambo that you
Toro.
fucking rented, right? You get like 10 million subscribers in like
So,
2
all right,
months,
I'm
like,
here.
right? Or you just stage pranks. And the worst part about it is like when they do these fucking like social experiments where they go into like let's just say they go into like a poor like neighborhood where it's like are black people racist, are white people racist? It just further perpetuates stereotypes about like those groups of people when it's not even like real. You know what I mean? They're literally paying people to like act like that, and that's a like societal issue. Then that just
Honestly,
becomes.
I was really ticked off by like those videos of like pranks in the hood and whatnot.
No, that just perpetuates stereotypes about black people.
Yeah.
Because it's like
I agree.
Like going into the hood and doing something stupid, right? It's
Yeah.
like
Obviously,
you're-
not gonna do that on a normal
you're-
fucking
like,
basis.
They're taking
Yeah.
off people in that area.
Yeah,
What do you
like-
expect is gonna happen?
You expect it's gonna happen.
And you know, bro, it's like it sucks. It's like I'm not saying I agree with this stuff, but it's like I can understand because there is a public interview that I did. I didn't post yet. It's Spit or Swallow, but I uploaded a clip of it. And when I uploaded like a little clip of it, mad girls hit me up like, "Oh, that's disrespectful. Like, you know, why would you do that? Why would you make people say that?" And I literally said like, "Yo, in the beginning of the vid, when I watched, I said, I'm gonna ask you something real personal. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. But if you want to answer, be more than happy to." I said, "Do you spit or do you swallow?" I didn't say what. Do you spit or swallow? I said, "Do you spit or do you swallow?" And girls are like, "Oh yeah, when I'm doing that thing, I'm swallowing." And I was like, "Okay," didn't even say what that was. Next, I didn't make her say that. I didn't know what she was gonna say. There's no way I knew Martha was gonna say that. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? But then there's stuff like y'all talking about that I hate too, bro. I hate stage stuff, bro. Not I. Like
that's like majority of pranks nowadays.
Yeah,
Which is terrible.
You can't find genuine
It's
It's
pranks.
so
so
obviously fake too. Like, there's
It
an
is
over the
terrible.
top. You realize it's fake, but like, either way, it's still gonna generate views and like likes and comments and all that stuff, right?
Well, it's like, all right, good
It's
for that.
still technically entertaining, you know.
Yeah.
They're still entertainment. It's just fake entertainment.
Just fake
right?
entertainment,
Yeah.
and apparently,
What
like
TV
based on
is
like
now.
based on like how the views and like likes are coming in, people don't really care whether or not it's fake.
Right,
It's
yeah.
entertaining.
So I feel like there's like
fun to watch.
there's like a certain amount of people who get like ticked off, but like it's the fact that the video is fake.
But at the end of the day, it's not going to matter because it's still entertaining, right?
Exactly,
to see it,
right.
Because
It's still
they're just
entertaining.
actors and they're right. It's almost like a short movie you're watching.
And that's the thing, it
Yeah.
does make sense. They are actors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you
Right.
can't really get mad at it,
Yeah.
but you can when they're claiming it's genuine. That's the
That-
one thing
that's
I'll
the
say.
problem,
Like,
yeah.
I won't sit there and claim it's genuine if I've ever staged something. Like, even like my boys in Music in Cali, they wanted to like stage a prank for YouTube, but it wasn't. We weren't faking the prank. We were trying to prank all of our subscribers by making them think that the dudes we were with really robbed us and stuff like that. And then we came out and told everybody it's a prank. That's different. Like we were pranking all of YouTube.
Yeah.
But even when
Oh,
people
that's a different
see,
story,
yeah.
though.
Now when people were asking me individually, I was telling them like, nah, they didn't rob us. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. If you the people on YouTube aren't gonna if they DM me, I'm not gonna open it because I don't want to tell them the truth. But if you're gonna ask me in person, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, nah, it was fake to trick y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even when you see it come out later, like I just don't do stage stuff. That's why none of the stuff I've ever had on my channel.
Some of that
was
shit's
staged.
illegal anyway. To do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Staging robberies.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh yeah, you
Oh,
get
yeah.
arrested for that. So
Yeah.
wait a
You
minute.
can take it way too far now.
Huh?
You can,
Like some of the
Like
shit.
if they
Like,
were real,
Just some
they-
I guess we could name. all of us probably know who Vitaly is, right?
Yeah,
What do
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
think
it's like
about
one of
him?
the biggest prank
Yeah.
channels.
But that's-
He crosses the line in
Yeah,
some
too much
things, but
sometimes.
Oh, yeah,
They actually have
yeah,
stuff you call them small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it doesn't matter now because he's at a point in his life where he can get away with this shit.
He's on
And,
top,
like,
yeah, 'cause
he's
people
on
know
top.
who he
Right?
is
People
now,
know who he
yeah.
is
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
yeah.
It gets like that, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that's like what a lot of these channels are aiming for. Like they ride off like the success of these types of videos, and then like they become like a public figure, and they sort of go into different avenues.
Going down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which is hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta do things you don't want to do to get where you want to be.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
So off of what you were saying about like people taking different avenues and stuff after like growing up, how do you feel about YouTube being a business, or at least leading into your business?
What do you define like leading into your business?
Like,
you have
let's
a
say-
separate business that like YouTube is like supporting or like.
Yeah, so let's put it like this. Like let's say you start off like a channel, right? And that channel grows. Now all of a sudden you could start up another business, whether it's like okay, you could sell merch, or you're selling advice. Let's say even, or or even a service to people. Like advice could be the service, or like you're doing car washes and other stuff, or even installs.
Okay. This is like car related, I guess, from your perspective, right?
Yeah. Like this could be any.
Yeah.
This could be any perspective. I just kind of do it with my background in car stuff.
Yeah, I think like the biggest business that like you can support off YouTube is like merchandise, right? Because that's like a pretty generic thing that you could apply to any sort of YouTube channel. Yeah, I think that happens a lot. I feel like it's a smart thing to do if your channel's like big enough, right? Like you can sort of ride on that success and like other avenues, like we said before. Merch is definitely one of those.
How about ads and?
Oh yeah, ads are like sort of like a given, right? You kind of
If YouTube gives you that option, it's like, oh, do you want ads in your video? It's like, well, yeah, you get more money based on it. But
Yeah.
yeah.
It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you get ads and you also get what's the word I'm looking for? Endorsements, basically. People tell you, oh,
Okay.
this vid is sponsored by Degree. Like, you know, people make like it's funny. I love people who do skits because they turn that ad into the video. Like it's perfect. Like, literally be walking around like, yo, you stink, bro. What with this new degree I got here? It's lit. You're like, ah ha ha. Then it goes into the video.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's so smart.
And
bro.
it's like it's kind of like a form of like advertising. That's a lot
Yeah.
cheaper
Mhm.
on occasion too, because you're not paying. A lot of these YouTubers like they'll take less money than what you know.
Yeah, because they're getting it right here, bro. They're gonna get it for real, bro. Like,
That's what I see. I mean, how do you feel about like it being a business?
I mean, yeah, I like as long as like, are you talking about like what's the best way to like promote like your?
Well, I'll
Yeah.
go into that a little bit after. But like, how do you feel about it being like a business or leading off into a business?
I mean, I guess it depends on the channel, right? But like as long as like you're like passionate about what you're doing, I mean, there's so many different like YouTube channels, right? So it's like so many different things and interests you could find. You can appeal to an audience like just by uploading consistently and just giving what they desire, really. And
Well-
I guess like making a merch out of it too. So.
Well, if you're like passionate about like your YouTube and like if you're like serious about, I think like merchandise and like having ads will also be like the
Yeah.
biggest.
That's essentially kind of like your
Yeah.
side business aside
Yeah.
because you're getting money from YouTube. But
That's the
you also
biggest.
Yeah,
sell
but
this.
it's just like
Merchandise and-
I find it so annoying how many people go into merchandise.
like I say, Professor.
Like-
Yeah, there's only so many things like one person could buy. They're not gonna,
yeah,
be.
it's like
I know a couple people, or I've seen a couple people on Twitter that are like, and again, I'm gonna do a card perspective because that's what I know. It's like, I bought this new tayjaughn apparel. I bought Evan Shank's apparel. I bought that dude in blue. That's already like 3 different people, but I know their merchandise is like 25 a shirt. And again, not knocking on any of them. I love all those guys. But like, it's like, okay, wow, you're really dedicated to this. But a lot of people don't have that kind of dedication,
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I just feel like there's so many other avenues I'd go into, bro. Like if I was a YouTuber, bro, the money. Well, if I am,
You are, but-
when I get, when I get to that platform, like the first thing I'm doing is investing in property. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
There's so
like-
many people that do that. That is
Yeah.
one of the single-handedly like smartest things that I've ever seen people do. It's
Facts.
like
Invest
they
in
will
property.
get all their money. I forgot who does it now, but they get all their money and they will put it into a property. And now, not only do you make money off of YouTube and doing what you like, but you also have side money coming in from
Residual
a
income.
property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like
Passive
that.
income,
And that's a lot more. Not only is there a lot more cash flow, but it's more consistent versus like merch. Where merch is kind of like YouTube, where people have to like it.
that's a
Yeah,
fact.
right,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yes.
And that's the thing. Like I'm using YouTube as a different side of venue. Like I love doing YouTube, and I want to get famous on YouTube one day, bro. Like, and I know I'm gonna do it this summer just because I know I found a way to do it. But it's just like I'm using YouTube to get into acting. Like I want to be on Netflix. Like we got lucky, bro, and me and my boy Willie. Like they saw one of our genuine pranks, and he actually pinked me to Taco Bell, was coughing, and I was like really mad in the video. MTV screenwriter, bro, emailed both of us, and we checked his name, found his screenwriter for the punk shows and prank and all that stuff, and it was really him, bro. And we interviewed for it on TV, like you know how they do on Skype from Catfish, and they had cameras there, and they sent us our letter. Like tomorrow's gonna make a week, bro. We actually signed a contract to MTV, bro, from a prank, and we're gonna start shooting the end of March. Like that's what I want to do. And the minute I get on there and we could promote further, bro, as soon as I start doing other stuff, bro, I'm probably not gonna touch YouTube. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because YouTube, bro, honestly, bro, you have to go hard now because it is not gonna be up much longer. YouTube is gonna go down within this decade, bro.
That's true.
2020 is the
20s.
last, bro. No platform lasts this long, bro.
Yeah.
It's on its way up right now, bro, and it's shooting up right now. But like TikTok
Something-
is literally going
Yeah,
up
TikTok,
straight.
yeah.
Yeah, but
YouTube is
that's how Vine worked too, and
Yeah.
it took Vine down too. Vine literally came out and shot straight up.
Mhm.
Nowadays, obviously, they took the app down. People love it. It probably, I forgot why they took it down, but they took it down right at its top, its peak. And if it was around today, probably not a lot a lot of people probably would not be using it.
That's
But
a fact.
TikTok's probably on that same path. It's at the top.
Yeah,
You'll
bro.
probably see a lot of TikTok for like the next year or two.
And then it will slowly.
And then it'll
come down,
slowly
yeah.
come down.
And
But
that's
you-
the thing, bro. You gotta get on TikTok, like everybody. Like I'm trying to get
Right.
on there, bro.
It's very
You know, you get to 100K, they start sending you places, right? They start sending you to different countries to do TikToks. Like they sending like, bro. That's one of my friends in high school, bro. She's at 8K right now, bro. And they just sent her a thing like, oh, would you like to go to Dubai when you get to 100K? We've been meeting there for TikTokers. It's gonna be like a haul. You know how many people are famous on TikTok? Remember the people from Vine, even though Vine crashed, all the famous
All
YouTubers you
those
see
famous
now
YouTubers,
are
there
from
was-
Vine, bro.
Though there's
Yeah.
so many people that took their Vine fame and literally went right to YouTube and bam, they got all their subs and everything straight from there. It's insane to me how that like
That's how
yeah,
they do
that
it on
transition.
TikTok, bro.
that trans
Yeah.
it's such
That's how they
it's
do it
such
on
a good
TikTok.
transition
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
interesting.
I mean, it's not even that difficult to get onto TikTok now. With like the amount of videos you see, and for some reason, the way that they have, I use it like a little bit, but like that algorithm is like, you know, you could be seeing like a video that's already blown up or something that has a chance to like it has like
Yeah,
2 views.
that's
You
true.
know, like the third one, it's like, oh, this is really fucking good. So yeah, whatever the thing is, like repost, whether send it to other people. I feel like TikTok has that kind of avenue too, which is really good.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? What do you feel like are like ways to grow on YouTube? You know, obviously we're doing the podcast that you know we wish is something that like would grow and blow up, and obviously it takes more time. But what do you feel like are faster ways to grow?
There's honestly, I feel like the fastest way is well, first things first, you want to let people know you do YouTube.
Right.
So that's seeing people in person and personally making them subscribe to your stuff and getting them involved. Like people have to like on Instagram and stuff, the way my Instagram, like, you know, it tells you how many views you get per week. Like mine stays in the 2Ks because of my story. Like I'm always saying motivational stuff and people are bringing each other and they get a chance to get involved by clicking yes or no. So when I was going around doing public experiments, I would ask people a crazy question and people would walk past us and look at us. And as soon as they look at us and we got their attention, my friend who was recording, we sent one of our other friends, oh, you want to be in the video? Cool, come, wait here in line. While they're waiting in line, we'll like take their phone and type in all of our YouTubes, pass it on. Somebody else walks on, boom, now they switch, they're getting our
I need to do a
YouTube.
video with you.
Yes, bro, that's how we did it, bro. And that's why our subs were just trickling in, bro. Because people are involved, bro. When people see you in public with a camera, they automatically think you're doing something good in life. They automatically think you're famous, you're gonna
You're
be
legit,
famous.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
walking around with a camera like that on a tripod, recording your face. People looking at you like, oh, you do YouTube? My son watches YouTube. What's your YouTube name? I'm like, oh, here we go. I see sub 5 minutes.
Yeah, so I had a question for you guys. So like, so there's people who like they have a channel in which they like have specifically been doing for whatever interest they have for like 8-10 years, but then they transition to like vlogs and stuff. How do you guys think why do you guys think that like people still stick with that despite the content changing? What do you?
People get content. And once you get content, you start making money. It's just like, why not?
Right.
Like, if I can just hold a camera around my house all day and make bread, why
Yeah,
not?
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then it like
I feel
focus
like-
on other aspects of their life, right?
Oh,
So
yeah,
not
yeah, it's like-
You're
it's
really
like,
getting paid to live.
yeah.
You're getting paid
Yeah.
to live. Not even that. It's just like you might have a lot more fun doing this, or like you might have had a change of heart. Yeah, you might have started off with like pranks or whatever, but it's like okay, I'm getting fucking tired of this. It's getting childish. It's like
Yeah.
all right, let me just record what I do throughout the day. It's like okay, I'm still doing YouTube. I like doing YouTube. It's just another avenue of it.
Yeah.
I like that a little bit, like where people can like. What is it? Change what they originally went from like okay, pranks
Pranks.
to like vlogs and stuff like
And the
that's-
transition's usually pretty smooth and seamless.
Yeah, exactly. People are like, all right, I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
You know,
I think
I'm still
like the fans. I think the question was like why do we like the fans stick with
Stick with it in
what
general,
they do,
right?
like the new thing that
Like
they do.
despite the actual content being
Despite the
changed.
actual
I think
content.
it's just like
It-
the,
I feel
it's
like
interest to focus on other
Yeah.
what they're doing
I
during
feel
their
like
daily
I
life.
feel like fans are like, okay, I've seen them do this, but I don't know how they act outside.
In real
of
life.
this.
That's
Yeah.
like the meme.
What do you do for real? What do you
Yeah.
do in
For
real
real,
life? You know, what's your house looking like? How does your daily life go?
Facts.
You know, in this sense, and I feel like a lot of people have a lot of interest in that too. It's like daily life as a YouTuber for some reason is, people have interest on it.
It's
like,
just human
It's
nature, right?
motivating too, bro.
Yeah,
it's
it's
motivating to
yeah.
see someone not do something they like and see the actual outcome, bro. Like seeing is believing, bro. People talk about, oh, you could do this YouTube thing and blow up. You hear people say
Yeah.
that, but then when you see somebody doing it and you see their house, you're like, yo, this is because he's doing the same thing he's doing now. All I gotta do is do this and one day I'll get there. Now, honestly think, bro, if you're actually consistent on YouTube and you do not stop, I promise that you're gonna make it. I mean, honestly, bro, every person that's ever made it in life, they all have one thing in common. They're not smart, they're not blah, blah. It's not that. Like, there's smart
They
people,
work.
don't get me wrong.
Consistent
They're
hard work.
consistent and they never stopped. If you
Yeah, they
never
never
stop,
stop
you will
believing
get
that
it.
dream.
You've never met a person that was famous who stopped. Because they wouldn't have been where they are.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying,
that's
bro.
True. Yeah.
Just stick to that one thing. And
Exactly,
just
yeah.
work on it.
How important do you guys think it is for YouTubers to be like receptive of what they're like? So like responding to comments and responding to feedback. Because there are some
Honestly, when
channels
you're-
that don't necessarily do any of that shit.
Huge.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
big, right? Where you're constantly replying to your fan base.
When you're growing and other
Yeah.
things like that, it's very easy in that sense. Like for me and tayjaughn right now, like it's very easy. If somebody has like a serious comment or something like
Yeah.
you want to respond to, we'll obviously do that right now because we're still growing channels and stuff.
Mhm.
But it gets to a certain point when you're getting to like 50K subs, 100K subs, and you're getting a lot of these comments. It gets difficult.
hard.
Right.
But I feel like YouTubers are able to respond to like a majority. It's like, you see the majority of one, it's like, okay, I can make another video out of this just to respond instead of having to do like, one comment with it. I feel like it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But what
I
about
agree.
Negative comments, like how far will you like take it?
Are you willing to like reply to like negative comments?
Well, they're just trolls. Like trolls are everywhere. In the
Well, no,
universe.
not even
trolls.
like criticizing
Oh,
comments.
like criticism.
I mean, if
take
it's
criticism, right?
if it goes into ways. If it's constructive criticism about what I upload, I might take it into some consideration. But if it's like you're just being an asshole,
Like if
about
you
it,
don't want the
who
video,
cares?
then like go watch some.
Yeah, but there's always gonna be people.
There's always gonna be
Yeah.
people that don't, like what you upload. And they're just,
Yeah.
it's like whatever. All right, you gave me a view, you gave me a dislike, whatever. You interacted with the video.
Yeah,
fuck
but
it.
that's the thing, bro. You always reply with positive energy. If someone watched my video and told me it was like trash, bro,
Yeah.
I'd be like, I still got the view. I appreciate you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
Like, yeah, I've even had, even on the nail salon video, people I was like, it's like when you use Google Translate instead of a nail salon, and I was saying they were speaking Chinese. Some people were like, oh, it's usually Vietnamese. And I replied to them, I'm saying, you telling me every nail salon in the world is Vietnamese? She said, oh no, but I'm saying it usually is. I said, all the people I know are Chinese. Like, I don't know about you.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Like, it was a weird comment, but like, it doesn't bother me, bro. Like, you get to the point where once you start believing in yourself, bro, like,
Yeah,
honestly,
like, you don't let it get.
yeah. Nobody can tell me something about my video that will ever hurt my feelings.
Exactly.
I've had my closest friends tell me my videos that I put a lot of time into suck and weren't funny, and I was like, dang, I appreciate that. Now I'm just not gonna upload it, and I just went and made a new video.
Yeah,
I think
I'd rather you tell me that.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think you gotta come in with the mentality that you're gonna get dislikes.
Yeah,
you can't
bro.
like have this
That-
expectation.
And that's good feedback,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
People
good
are going out the way
feedback,
to tell you they don't like something,
Yeah.
bro. They're letting you know they don't like it, and you should change something.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, that's all it is.
That's
bro.
the constructive criticism end. But like if you're being a pure asshole about the whole thing,
Yeah,
it's like,
ignore
oh,
it.
like,
Yeah. I mean,
exactly.
you can
You
find.
should do something about it, but like you don't need to like change the whole video, like do something
Yeah.
else. Like,
Yeah,
just,
facts.
like, small.
You can find some of the most emotional like videos in which you would not expect a single dislike, and then you just see the comments like, "Why are these motherfuckers disliking this video, man? How
Bro.
could you possibly dislike something like this?"
And that's the
it's just
thing,
like
bro.
everywhere in the YouTube community.
Those are
Yeah,
trolls.
Yeah, they're just
so much
trolls.
trolling
Yeah.
that goes on.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah,
should
bro.
ignored as the content.
Like some
creator.
like emotional sensitive shit, and like people are just disliking it just
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
hell of it, right?
Yeah, bro. And the thing is, bro, like, it's tough because, like, even I started doing that thing on IG called My Journal. I sit
Yeah,
down,
yeah,
talk
I
about one,
remember,
and I'm about
yeah.
to do one tonight, and I'll probably post it tomorrow. I've been getting nothing but positive feedback for that, and
That
it's
was
not
really
making
good,
my
yeah.
page grow at all. Like, but
Yeah,
I know it's honestly helping people,
Yeah.
bro. Like, yo, because
Yeah.
I, just like everybody here, you've been through something, and when you're going through something, and you honestly know someone cares about you going through it, and they're going through the same thing, bro. Like me and my boy Willie, bro, we were crying on the plane ride back from Florida, from Cali, because we were so sad. Like, I've never been happy. Sometimes you're happy and you worry about, oh, I gotta turn in this test. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta go back home and do this. You get that one feeling that throws it off. For 8 days straight, I didn't have one thing bother me. So I've never been happy. I've never felt that happiness before for 8 days straight. Not worried about
Sustained
anything.
with that,
So of
yeah.
course I was sad coming
Yeah,
back, bro.
coming back
And it
home,
feels
yeah.
better knowing that as much as we laugh about it, he's sad at the same time I am about the same thing. So it doesn't make me feel bad because I know that another person feels it.
Feels
So that's
it.
why I've been doing that stuff.
It's the
Like,
empathy, right?
yeah, bro, and it helps you out, though. You get to talk to your family, you get to talk to your friends and stuff. It's like talking to a therapist, bro. Because you go back months later and you watch
Yeah.
how you were at the beginning of the year. That's why I decided to do that, bro. I want to see myself grow emotionally, so I want to be able to sit there and watch it and have the
Yeah.
people who like me. As my page grows from other things, people will know me as a person.
Yeah.
That's the thing on YouTube, bro. People get hit behind skits and like public interviews, and they don't know anything about the actual person itself.
Yeah.
That's important.
You don't want your identity to be completely muffled and just think people know you for gaming. Like, that's just some comedians when they start off. That's another reason I got rid of skits, bro. People don't take you serious if I'm just funny all the time. If I do public interviews and they see me standing there doing dress vids and stuff like that, they know you can do multiple things.
Right.
You're not just that dumb kid who does
Dumb
funny
kid, yeah.
things.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
Well,
Yeah,
I think that's where we'll wrap it up.
Yes.
We covered a lot,
We
yeah.
covered all the bases.
We could have gone
It's a longer video.
longer.
And there's still more.
There's more,
There's
So much more.
OD
man.
to it.
Like so much more.
Conversation goes on forever.
Yeah.
YouTube is a thick world. It's a rabbit hole conversation, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right. Well, Tayjaughn, thank you for joining us
Thanks,
here.
man.
Thanks for
Like
having
he
me
mentioned before, he's got his own channel. I'm gonna link it somewhere in the video. Link is in
Sir.
the description. Everybody's socials will also be in the description. If you did like this video, please drop a like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Helps us out. It makes us want to make more content as always.
Yeah, and give any feedback, that'd be much appreciated as well. If you guys feel like we're not doing something right, or what do you like about us?
Right.
Your opinion.
Share, subscribe, like, and we're just gonna keep it going. We're gonna have more guests. We're gonna have Tay probably back again for some other discussion,
Right.
So like,
Lots to
I'll be
talk
here.
about.
we have a lot of different people with different interests, so I'm sure you guys will like it. And stay tuned for more content.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, peace.
Peace.
Peace.